Hello Gemini, hello and welcome to your tarot card reading for the third week of August. This tarot forecast is going to cover 15th to 22nd of August. So Gemini, what do we have here? The crowning energy of this week for you, Gemini, we have the Queen of Swords, then we have King of Wands, we have a Star, we have Six of Pentacles. In terms of potential obstacles is Knight of Wands. In terms of potential opportunities is it's Hierophant. I'm looking at 5 and I'm saying 5, but it's Hierophant. And potential best way forward is the Nine of Wands, and that is this card, this rune is its additional commentary here. So Gemini, you have a Queen of Swords here, and Queen of Swords, it's someone, it might be a woman, it might be you, but it represents the energy. It's representing some kind of way of being, and Queen of Swords is representing someone or energy that is very analytical. It's not to say that this person doesn't have emotions, but it's almost like the thinking is taking the lead and the heart is taking the back seat. And even though, that's the interesting part, and even though this person is strongly analytical, they have a very good gut instinct. And this instinct, usually it's serving this person very well. So this might be you, Gemini. You looking at things from certain vantage point and saying to yourself, okay, where I'm going with this, what my possibilities are, what the plan of action I have to develop in order to get where I would like to get to. And this is almost like informed by this inner gut feeling that is actually serving you and is serving you well, so listen to it. Having said that, Gemini, you will be, for whatever reason, this week in stark opposite with yourself. It's going to be like two clashing forces of what you think and what you do. Because you have a King of Wands. Once again, King of Wands can represent energy, but it's kind of a literal person, but equally might be summarizing somebody's personality traits. And Wands, it's all about practical side of things, about doing, about completing things, driving them to the successful end. And you might have a problem to do it. You might have a problem to kick off or start something because you're too stuck in the past. Because the way how the King of Wands sits here, it's like in the past. So it's almost, you might have an idea, but equally the stuck point might be the know-how. How I can possibly do it. How I'm going to find those resources. But this is not really an obstacle. It's just you even though you want something, you're finding the way to talk yourself out of it. That is how it's coming across. And then you have a Star. And Star is, as you can see, she's a beautiful little thing. She's standing there naked, she's standing on the water, she's pouring the water, she has this guiding force. Above her there's a rising phoenix over here, the tree, like a tree of life. So, you know what is at the core of your issue. You know what's the core of your issue, and you can look into it and you can see this happening. But then it's almost like you wanting to do something, you're very keen to do something, and then it's almost like you forget to do it, or you forget about this. Do a list, plan and organize. Even though you might have a vision, it has to be planned out. Things, they have to be put into action points. Because it's very easy to, because you might get so excited about the idea and you might be in awe with it. But in order to get where you would like to get to, you have to plan it out. You have to be very thorough. And then you have Six of Pentacles over here. You might be in position that some kind of money will be given to you. Are you going to... Yeah, I think... Whatever you're thinking, there might be something to do with self-employment or employment. Or maybe are getting a job. And there's a very good chance you're going to get it. But you undervalue, you're not valuing yourself enough. That's where it's coming through. You're not valuing yourself, your skill set enough. And they ask you to appreciate and see your skill set for what it is. I think you don't appreciate your capabilities at all. You have so much to offer, and your image of who you are and what is it that you can bring to the table is very skewed. So there's another thing to be addressed here, at least to look at it. In terms of potential obstacles, it's about most likely not getting things done. Opportunity here is to either link with some kind of organization or get someone who's going to be inspiring you. Or I heard, like, you know, when people that life coaches or they're giving those motivating talks, it's almost you need some kind of form of motivation. You need this kind of fire to start burning in your belly, and that is the opportunity here. The best way forward is just push through. Push through. Whatever the little plan you're going to develop, whatever action points you're going to have, is about pushing through. You can do it, you can make it, and have that belief you can do it. And I think you might feel a little bit tired sometimes and overwhelmed by life. You would like a certain chapter to finish and new to begin, but it's almost like you have to wrap up whatever you're wrapping up here in order to start afresh. So what's additional commentary over here? You hold the inner power within yourself, Gemini. You have a Hagel here. Hagel, it's showing the forces of creation and destruction, what is above so below. You hold the key to your life, you hold the key to your happiness. It's really up to you. But do you remember when I told about this fire going in your belly? You have to, you know what I think what is lacking? Some kind of passion for something. Drive. And it's about to rekindle, restart this drive to remind you what you are at the core, because you might be too much in your head and you're not grounded enough to... You're too much in your head and too much ahead of you. So they say the advice is to ground yourself and discover what is driving you, what is your passion. There's the overall message for you, Gemini, for the 3rd week of August. I hope this has resonated with you. If it did, please let me know by commenting, liking and subscribing. Have a smashing week, and hopefully we shall speak soon. You take care. Bye.